Oh, it's me. I was like, what are you doing? Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of
Candid. I'm sorry.
Candied
Conversation.
Conversation.
There we go.
I'm your co-host, Jasmine.
You already know what it is. I'm Justin. I wonder if that's gonna get old. Nah.
No, I mean, it's your thing.
Listen, if it doesn't get old in movies, it's not gonna get old in a podcast.
What
Dramatic pauses.
Oh, no, I don't. I actually sometimes don't think that dramatic pauses are appropriate for a podcast, though. Because imagine if you were listening to it and then you just don't hear anything.
Yeah,
you would think that, like,
your mind starts working. It's like, man, what's going on? Did my internet drop out?
Exactly. Did you pause it?
Did I pause it?
Did your phone die?
You know, I help you out. I get your mind rolling, you know?
But some people don't like suspense or whatever that creates.
Everybody likes suspense.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody. Okay, come on, man. What's up? How you doing?
I'm not that great, actually.
Man, it's Monday.
I don't know.
This was a rough Monday.
I'm not good. And
why aren't you good?
Because I just don't know about a lot. I'm unsure about just everything.
Man, what is that Chris Brown song?
What?
Indecisive or Undecided?
Undecided, yeah.
Oh, well, you know, he did the spinoff on the MJ, but
for anyone who didn't know the song, thanks.
I'm undecided.
Are you done?
I have that
because
song
number
in my head
one,
now.
I don't know if that's a copyright issue.
I'm not playing. I'm doing a cover.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm not playing the actual song.
I don't know the rules of this stuff. It's all freaking confusing
to
me. All I know is if somebody flags me,
I got you.
Then that's how I will know. Otherwise,
I got you.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just saying I don't know how it works.
I got you.
But you know, I am not. I'm no longer gonna just default and be like, oh, I'm good. I'm fine. Like I'm gonna actually assess. And tell, depending on who it is, because some people I really don't want to get into it. Like if I'm not okay, I don't want certain people asking me, oh, well, what's wrong? And do you want to talk about, like, no, I actually, like, not to you. So those people I might lie to. But like if it's somebody who I kind of like or, you know, don't mind talking to, I guess, then
This is fascinating, and
why?
I'm going to tell you why. It is fascinating because I feel as though there have been many occasions where somebody comes and says, hey, Justin, how you doing? And I tell them, I'm tired, I'm good, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm this. And you'd be like, why can't you just say, you know, you're good
just
move on?
First of all, the face.
No.
The face.
No. I'm not done. I'm not done. Remember, when you talk, I have to stop. So now you stop. I am saying that you have literally criticized all my responses when people ask me stuff just for you wanting me to give a simple response so people can just keep moving and not start a conversation.
But I feel like I just said that if I don't want to start a conversation, then I keep the answer simple.
Okay.
And
I don't know if you said that.
And I don't like the word criticize because I didn't criticize you. I just ask why. You don't like that.
Yeah,
yes.
Who asks why? Hey, why did you tell someone how you really felt?
No. Because you just named a whole list of things that you say, and you don't actually say the whole list. The only two things that you say is that you're tired.
Okay.
Or, I just been working a lot. Those are the only two things. And the tiredness, guess what? It relates to you working. So my question to you is, why do you make it seem like you just... I know why, because you're a man. You're a man, and it's a freaking ego thing. I know why.
We're not doing this.
Why?
What are we doing? What's next?
You traveled down the lane, my friend. I was trying to move on, and you wanted to open up the can of worms.
Regardless, now you are on this side of the fence.
No, you asked me. You're like the closest person to me. And
Am I
so
the closest person to you?
You are.
Right now?
Yes.
Yes. Physically?
Yes.
I want to fold my legs. Oh, yes.
So, now we need to... Now we need to read the results of last week's poll.
Oh.
Why did you say it like that?
What was the question?
Exactly. What was the question? You don't freaking remember.
So many things have happened.
So the question was...
And the question is...
have you ever experienced freaking dogs barking while you're trying to record a podcast? Do we want to tell them to stop or just...
No,
okay.
just keep going.
Have you ever experienced age discrimination? Yes or no? So 80% said yes.
We don't know the demographics, though. Like, what?
I mean, I can see who it is.
You can see.
Yeah. What demographic?
What if all of them are like 50 years old?
No.
We have 50-year-olds.
For yes or for no?
Huh? For yes.
No. Everybody's pretty young or like around our age group for yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, only 20% said no, which I don't know. I thought it was a little interesting.
I did. There are places where I'm sure those people are thriving and they don't have to worry about... How should I say this? They are working with the nice group of the older generation.
Or maybe they don't work with, like maybe everybody is...
Impossible.
No, like you don't think that there are like millennials who own their own little smaller companies?
I'm
and
sure they... Okay,
just,
fine. Touche.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Or maybe
But 80%, I think 80% is high.
To say yes?
Yes, to say yes.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to say.
I know you don't want... I know.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
Fine. Okay, whatever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We are going to roll into our next segment. WTFM. You go first, Jess.
Okay. All right, guys. So I did something that I don't even know how to explain yesterday. I think, was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday.
I don't know.
So you had just left the house.
Oh, I leave the house?
All the time. And so that just left me and the little rugrat. I called her a rugrat today.
Okay.
By ourselves. So I had to use the bathroom. When I have to use the bathroom and it's just us, I just bring her in the bathroom with me, close the door, and let her, play with something in the bathroom or whatever. I don't know. So this particular day, she wanted to brush her teeth, and I had just brought her this little Elmo toothbrush. Literally just opened it like that morning or maybe the morning before, but no more than 2 days before that. And so I put the toothpaste on there. I brush her teeth first, and then I let her go ahead and just suck on the toothbrush or like do it herself or whatever. So I realized, all right, we're in the bathroom. She has this toothbrush. She's like starting to take it out her mouth. I need to take the toothbrush from her so that she does not, start scrubbing the floor or drop it on the floor and contaminate the toothbrush. I was trying to not contaminate the toothbrush. So I take it from her while I'm still on the toilet. I take it from her and I try to like reach over to put it on the sink. And somehow this toothbrush jumps up into the air and starts doing backflips, and then took a dive and then a swim into the toilet water while
you were sitting on it.
So y'all, Elmo, he drowned.
I'm still very perplexed by this situation.
Me too. I saw it happen, and I still don't know how the heck it happened. And yeah, that's fine, WTFM. So I had to buy her a new Elmo toothbrush yesterday because she kept asking for like the toothpaste, but then there was no toothbrush to put the toothpaste on it. And so, yeah.
You obviously weren't sitting on that toilet.
No, I kind of was.
Kinda.
No, I was, but anyway.
Oh. Nothing. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, my WTFM. I keep losing stuff. I've lost the phone. I've lost my beautiful ring that my wife brought me.
Can we just pause there? You just said that on very publicly. By the way.
I'm very sad by the fact, and I'm letting everyone know.
Are you sad because you can't play with it?
Not. What do you mean I can't play with it?
He plays with his ring. Like, he makes bets. He would make bets with the thing. He would spin it on the table.
Listen,
so
the ring is heavy. Okay, hold on.
It was an emotional support toy for him, which is why I think that he's the most upset. Not because, it's a symbol of our love and it's a circle.
It's a symbol of our love, Jazz. That's why.
Yeah, I don't think.
And you bought it for me, and I'm very upset. It's actually, I lost it in the couch. The couch.
I think.
Literally ate that ring somehow.
Okay.
And I really am very perplexed. And I lost some very nice headphones that those three things, I don't lose stuff. I always know where my stuff is.
Thing?
The headphones.
The headphones, the ring, and the what?
And the phone.
Oh, you didn't say the phone.
Yeah, I said the phone.
Okay.
Once again.
No.
You guys remember last week she didn't listen to a word I was saying while I was talking.
I mean, they may know that or they may not because
anyways,
I may
I keep losing stuff.
I may have cut it out. What?
Shame on you.
For what? The power of editing.
Anyways, I'm tired of losing things. I'm just exhausted because my brain is literally just going back and forth in my head. Okay, you had it here the last time. Retrace your steps. Oh, you retrace your steps? It's not anywhere in that path of you retracing. What the heck happened? Like, I literally feel like there's just a gremlin who just came and stole those three things and ran out the house.
Okay.
Or Shiloh put them somewhere where it just will never be found ever again.
It's very possible. I found some things in some places where they don't go. So, yeah.
That's me.
All right. Well, let's move into O Taste and See.
O Taste and See. Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, go.
All right. Can you read this for me?
I'm not going to read that.
Okay, so we have, you say lychee?
I say lychee.
Okay. We have lychee gummy candy.
Gummy candy, really lychee.
Oh,
is it gummy? I thought it was like a hard candy.
No, so this is the lychee, this thing.
Yes.
So I was looking at this thinking that that's what the candy looked like, but it's actually this.
Yeah, when you break open the skin of the lychee, that's what you see. The soft stuff.
I probably have had one.
I guess because I'm so cultured because I come from a different country, so that's why I know these things.
Okay. Okay.
Side note, guys.
We don't have this here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
I feel bad for not having the world flavors at the tip of your fingers. I'm so sorry.
And I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
That you had to labor in order to get your fruit and climb trees. And
I didn't climb trees. I just threw rocks at the mangoes in the trees.
Okay, that sounds much
down.
better. And you said it, not me. Anyway, guys, we have lychee gummy candy hailing from Japan. We got this because you like this flavor. Because obviously I'm not cultured and I don't know what the first lychee is and what it tastes like. And
I'm actually curious to see if they got the taste down.
It says rich aroma and fruity sweetness, so we'll see. Oh, it's definitely. It's definitely
hard candy. Is it really soft?
Aromatic. Smell the show.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually soft. It's
it is actually soft.
You took a whole handful. individually wrapped.
Oh, you guys want to see the individual wrap?
Oh, and this is like what? It's like pretty much clear. Looks like a white blood cell.
Okay.
Yeah. When I have had lychee, it always tastes like a rose to me.
Okay.
It tastes like a freaking flower. You don't think so?
Nope.
Okay.
It tastes kind of close. Yeah, I'll crush these.
Okay, well, I'm not going to because it tastes like a flower. It tastes like Bath and Body Works.
No, it does not.
Yes,
Stop
it
it,
does.
Jazz. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This
It
joint
tastes like
good.
your mom's hand soap
No.
that's in the guest bathroom.
No.
Like,
No.
it tastes like, hey, my hands are dry. Do you have some lotion?
Okay. We're done. I give it an 8.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a 6. What? It's not my favorite.
I'm mad you're going on this joint. It tastes really good.
It tastes like a flower. I mean, it has...
Could I have some more?
Yeah, I don't care. It has like it's not bad. It just has like a undertone of floral. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And I don't think
lychee.
I don't think it's this specific candy. I think that's just how it tastes. Like what is it? A fruit?
I guess
plant?
so.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a fruit.
That's just how the fruit tastes. So
I don't know if it's a fruit. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's a fruit, but I don't know if it's fruit.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we're done with that. Let's move into frick. Let me talk to you for a second.
How long we've been doing this podcast? You don't even know your own segments?
How long have we been doing it consecutively? Exactly. Now that we got our candy, let's hop into some conversation. All right, so today we're going to talk about self-sabotage. And imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome? Mm-hmm. Who's the imposter in this story?
You never heard of imposter syndrome?
I have never
No,
heard of
it's basically the same thing. It is, I can look it up for you and read the thing, like the definition of it. But from my understanding, it's basically use like self-sabotage.
What is happening today?
It's basically you self-sabotaging yourself. Oh, when I just came on Google, the suggestions was Jocelyn Hernandez and America's Next Top Model season 15.
Okay.
Okay. And
I don't even know who Jocelyn is.
Yes, you do.
Sorry, no idea.
Okay. All right. Imposter syndrome is loosely defined as doubting your abilities and feeling like a fraud.
I'm feeling like a fraud?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, it's disproportionately affects high-achieving people who find it difficult to accept their accomplishments. And then many question whether they're deserving of their accolades. So self-doubt and ability to realistically assess your competence and skills, or attributing your success to external factors other than like yourself. So like, for instance, somebody say, oh, that was just pure luck, instead of saying, no, I actually earned this.
Oh.
So is that something that you have ever, like any of those things, self-doubt, whatever the first thing I said was.
I'm sure there are instances in my life where I've said that it's, that I was not the one to perform those. Like when I wasn't that great at basketball.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, I know. I'm gonna admit this.
This is the first time for the record that I'm ever hearing this. So.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. I mean, I can play ish. But anyways, the reason why I'm being honest and not joking is because we're having a serious conversation, aren't we?
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, anytime we make a 3-pointer, I'll be like, that was luck. I didn't actually do that. Mm-hmm. Just because you just couldn't believe. I just couldn't believe that anytime that happened, it was like, shoot, that actually that went in. I just threw it up. Mm-hmm. So situations like that, and there were some times,
What?
Anytime I was gonna say there were some times when I got like an A in a test or blah blah blah, like I would be like, nah, that was, oh my god, nah, I aced that joint when I aced that joint.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you failed, you failed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I failed, I failed. Yes. Yes. But I don't know. I think so. My thing about taking credit for work is I actually don't just take credit for the work that I've done. I thank God for allowing me to get to the point of doing a good job at something. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, I truthfully do look at everything that I do that it's not me by myself doing it. I am putting in the work, but I'm putting in the work with the help of God. Mm-hmm. So that's how I look at stuff. I don't really just look at things as really luck anymore, especially stuff that I'm extremely intentional about. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from. What about you?
That's where I'm coming from. So I think that I experience it way more than you do.
Oh, really?
Like probably every day.
Every day, man, that's exhausting.
Probably like every day. At work, probably more than anywhere else.
Okay.
And I think that is largely attributed to just everything about me physically. Like, if just look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I know. And what do you see?
A diamond.
Well, what else? What else? Like, no, if you... Okay. What do you see?
I see a beautiful, gorgeous, intelligent, strong,
Are you just reading?
loving.
Are you just reading my shirt?
Oh, whoa, let me read that joint. Brave, determined, strong, fearless woman.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what I see.
But no, so when where I was trying to get with that was that, like, you see a woman, first of all.
Nah, you have to put all the stuff that I said first.
Yeah,
though.
but woman.
But you didn't put all the stuff that I said.
Yes, I know. Okay, we're erasing that.
No,
to make
you can't
my point.
erase that.
Yes, I'm all those things, but I'm still a woman.
Okay.
And I am a Black woman.
Okay.
And just like we discussed last week, if you haven't listened to episode 19, go listen to it. We're talking about millennials in the workplace. I am a young Black woman. Younger. I'm the youngest freaking person. Everywhere I go, when it relates to work, I'm usually the youngest person.
Okay.
So because of all those things, and I'm all those things, but I don't work with people who are all those things.
Okay.
Why are you saying?
Because I'm trying to see where you're going with this.
I'm going with, like, I don't, because I'm so different. Like,
I'm different.
I'm not always, like, the most confident that I could be in myself, just because it's like I have these other older, more experienced men who are just, I don't know, you look at a man and you think dominant. Okay. And so I do, like, I'm not the first one to, like, raise my hand or the first one to speak up or whatever, because of that. And so it makes me self-doubt. That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes me, like, question myself or second guess myself. And there have been times where it's like, there's a situation where I may know the answer to something and I'll say it in my head.
Okay.
Or I'll know that I know, or I'll be pretty sure that I know, but I'm just afraid to say something and then be wrong because I don't want.
See?
Yeah.
This is an issue that I think I have with my peers.
Your pears?
Yes.
We don't have any pears. We just have apples and kiwi. Y'all, I know y'all heard that. It's the word's peers, not pears.
Whatever.
No, go ahead.
Anyways, I have the issue with everyone not wanting to be wrong.
No.
Right now, no. Listen to me. Listen to me. Because we're all literally in the years of us learning as much as we can so we can be the experts a little bit later on, right? You don't need to know everything right now.
I understand.
Literally, you don't need to know everything right now. So everyone feeling that, oh, I don't want to be wrong. Okay, fine. If you don't want to be wrong, figure out a way to be right.
Why are you getting...
No, I'm getting upset at this because I'm not gonna lie to you, Jazz. I've heard the woman and workplace thing that you're talking about many times, not just from you.
Okay. But are you getting like that because you don't believe it, or you think it's just like a cop out or whatever?
I think it's a cop out now.
No.
There are some things that I feel is legitimate. I'm not going to completely call everything a cop out, but the things that are going on in your mind.
Yeah, why are they there though? What I'm saying, why is it there?
Yeah,
though?
because you're allowing it to grow. You're allowing it to grow.
Yeah, but where did the seed come from?
Okay, whatever. There has been equality issues in the past, right? We cannot kill that. We can't kill history or rewrite it now. It is what it is. However, things have changed in the sense where there is strength in the woman in the workplace now. You had a woman boss.
Okay. Who was white?
Oh my God.
And older. What I'm saying is it's not one of those things. I feel like it's the whole package together that is just like, okay, well maybe when I say this, I'm not wishing that anything was different, but I'm just saying like maybe if one of those things was different, then maybe it wouldn't be as difficult. And I'm just saying that sometimes causes doubt. It's just me being in an environment where I'm the minority in whatever category. It doesn't freaking matter. Sometimes just it doesn't make me freaking feel confident because I know like...
Okay, now I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear that it's a thing.
Yes.
I understand that it literally exists in your mind and it's something that is just there, right?
Yes.
I'm saying all this stuff multiple times just to let you know that I understand what you're saying.
Yes, but go ahead.
I'm not done.
I said go ahead. I was giving you permission to continue talking.
Thank you for giving me permission
I wanted to let
continue to talk. Thank you. But I'm letting you know I understand what's going on in your head. Now, I would like to ask questions on how you can get past this thing in your head and literally like crush it, right?
Yes.
So when you have experiences of feeling like the minority, feeling like you are not as smart as whoever else in the room just because you're a woman and you're black and you're young, what do you think of? Do you think of, man, I need to read up more material so I can get ahead in this thing? Or do you just stay stuck in the situation?
No, I do, but then it's like, but I don't want anybody to see me reading because...
Lord have mercy.
No, I'm so serious.
Whoa.
I am so serious, though. Like, I'm like... There may be a area where it's like, I'm not as brushed up on it as I would like to be.
Okay.
So, Google's right there. Let's just go Google it.
Okay.
But then sometimes I literally think, I don't want to Google this right now because what if somebody walks past and sees that I'm Googling this?
So now you're telling me you also have fears of people knowing that you don't know.
Yeah, but I want to back up, though, because I don't want the focus to be so much on other people because we started out this conversation with, like, self-sabotage and an imposter syndrome, which is all self. So I do realize that these are all things that I kind of have control over in a sense, but I also acknowledge that although, like, it is something within myself, it comes from somewhere else, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't just make all of this up in my head. There's a reason to it, but it is still, like, I understand that it is dependent on me, or it is up to me to, like, do something about it, or maybe change, the way I think or feel or whatever. So
Okay.
Does that make it better?
No. No, so I understand the topic and I agree with you, this is self.
Yes. Like,
But what, like, okay, so something that I actually tell myself, as well as I tell everybody who, like, you know, tries to ask me to help them do something, right? If I don't know something now, I will know it when we need to use it. And that's me saying that I'm going to take the due diligence of just researching and stuff, right? Because people, especially in my field, somebody has been like, Justin, do you know what this is? I'll be like, man, I want to say yes, but I really don't. So I'm going to say no.
I'm not afraid to say, like, if I were ever posed or asked that question, like, if I don't know something, I'm not afraid to say no. Like, I'm not.
But it's when someone doesn't ask you the question.
I don't know. So, like, if somebody was like, hey, do you know what this is? Or do you know how to use this? Or do you know how to do this? Have you ever done this before? And the answer is no. I'll be like, no.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's
so when does your sabotage start then?
It starts when I'm literally alone.
Okay.
By myself.
Nobody else around.
Okay. Something comes up.
Yes.
That I find or I need to figure out.
Yes.
And I realize I don't know it.
Okay.
So now it's like, okay, well, what if somebody comes and asks me about this?
So how much time do you have between you getting this question?
It's not a question, though.
Or you getting this thing that you don't know about, and you thinking someone is going to come.
I don't know. That's the thing. Anybody could come and ask me at any moment, and I don't know. It would be different if it's like, oh, I know that I have a presentation coming up in 2 weeks. That's different because I know like a date and a time of like how long I have to figure something out. But when it's like I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it.
No, I get you, but I feel as though it shouldn't stop you.
From what?
From getting to know the material.
I'm not saying it's stopping me. What?
Yeah, you're just talking about the feeling.
Yes, that's it.
So you're telling me then that you have this feeling, but yet you get over it.
But okay, no, I don't get over it. So I'll touch on even like the sense of, you know, not really taking pride in your accomplishments and stuff. Like, I really don't. I don't know. I don't get it when somebody says, "Oh, I'm proud of you," or like, "Oh, like good job," or whatever. Like that really doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
It doesn't mean a whole lot to me either.
Yeah.
Like I really actually don't like when people at work tell me good job about anything. Because it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like we're all working this, like we're all trying to get something done. I mean, we all did it. Like it is what it is. But Jazz, okay, how about this?
What? Okay, it's not even just that. It's not because I didn't want this to be necessarily only work focused.
No, I'm literally about to change it.
Okay.
When you work on your own stuff, literally no one has interaction other than you. Do you have a sense of pride in those things? Like literally your own projects. You be like, man, I came out pretty good on this. Or do you like really analyze the mess out of it and find the very negative aspects of it?
I mean, I feel like I am a critic of myself.
Everybody, yeah.
So yes, I still have the feeling sometimes, and if it is for somebody else, even though it is something that I did, if it's for somebody, they're still like, okay, what if they don't like it?
Of course.
What?
No, that happens.
Okay.
That's a legitimate feeling.
Yes, all of these feelings are legitimate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not. I'm just saying you're not the only one who has that
I didn't
feeling.
say I was the only one.
Okay, why'd you stop? Keep going. You stopped for when I said, of course. Why'd you stop?
Because I think that you're trying to make me find comfort in the fact that other people experience it, and I'm aware of that. I'm just talking and saying that that's something that I...
Could I say of course to that one?
I don't care what you say. The heck? No, I'm just saying, like, you're asking, what if it's my own thing? I'm saying, okay, yes, it's my own thing. Yes, I created it. Yes, I made all the requirements for it and blah, blah, blah. However you want to say that, I'd guess. But if it's for somebody else, there's still the... like.
So you didn't give me a yes or no if you have a sense of pride in it, though.
Yes, but there's still a sense of, or there's still the piece of like uncertainty of like whether I still do have like the, oh, I wish I would have done this differently, or that kind of stuff.
So your self-sabotage doesn't play as huge a role in personal projects than it does.
First of all, this personal projects word,
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just confused.
What would you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything different if you let me finish. I just want to understand what that means.
Do you want me to pick a specific example?
Yes, because I don't know what a personal project is.
When you did the painting in the kitchen.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
That was personal. That wasn't for anybody.
Okay. I just didn't know what this project was.
Okay, cool. Well, that is a project in my head.
Okay.
Okay. How did you like when you did do you have a sense of pride when you look at that painting?
But there's also a freaking thumbprint in it.
From who?
From me.
Oh, good. I thought I put that thumbprint in there.
So I like it. I think it fits well. I learned from the experience because if I ever do one of those again, like there's certain things that I would change. But I also like there are things that I would change, but in those things that I would change are some like mistakes that I feel that I made.
Okay.
And if I had to do it again, I would just try to fix it.
But you were happy with the overall result?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So once again, does self-sabotage play into your, like that painting? Did it play into doing that painting while you were doing it?
While I was doing...
Yeah, for you to stop. Because when you talk about self-sabotage to me, I feel as though you're doing something for you not to really accomplish your goal.
So for me, sometimes though, like, yeah, there are plenty of things that I never even started because I just let that over. I'm trying to grow out of it. Though.
Okay.
That's what So I'm trying to, like, I still do very much have the feelings, but I'm trying to like push through the feelings, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So even like with this podcast, like it was something I thought about, and of course, okay, what if this, what if that, blah 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 blah. But along with having those feelings, it's like, okay, well, let's just try it and see what happens. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I am now, where it's like I still, the thoughts and stuff are still very much there, but I'm trying more to push past them.
How do you push past it? I mean, and I think that's a valid question because it's like you have... I don't know if people know this. It's like I feel as though it is okay to have these quick thoughts sometimes.
It's not, but they're not always quick.
Okay, they're not always quick. But there are sometimes where these thoughts pop up in our head. It's like, what should we do to try to think past it, or tell our mind that nah, we're not going to think negative today. We're going to push forward. And some people can't do it. Some people can do it. I don't know. But what did you do?
So one thing I will say is that what I'm about to say is hilarious to me, but I used to be like a much more optimistic person.
So you're not optimistic right now?
These days I don't feel as optimistic as I once was.
Okay.
With that being said, when it comes to trying to do things that I'm uncertain of or that I have doubts about, I am just... What goes through my head is pretty much, whatever you do that's new is going to be new. Like you're going to have the feeling of, okay, this is new, this is different. And more times than not, that does come with some sort of like nervousness. I mean, it could be excitement, but the excitement could also, be, have nervous energy behind it, if that makes sense. So I've just tried to acknowledge and accept the fact that in doing something new and in trying something new, number one, that the feelings are going to be there. And number two, thinking that or having the mindset that I will only know what's going to happen if I try. If I don't try, I know what's going to happen. Nothing. But, there is... The unknown could also have what do they call it? The light at the end of the tunnel, or like, the golden pot at the end of the rainbow. Like there could be something good that comes out of the unknown. Just as much, like we always focus on the bad side of the unknown and not so much the good side. And I feel like I've said this before. Not so much the good side of the unknown. So I'm trying to more so focus on like, what if something good happens? That side of the what if. And like, even for example, like with this whole, with my business that I just started, like I was so super, super, super nervous, more nervous than I've ever been in years. Like I don't remember the last time I was that nervous. The last time I remember being that nervous was probably like the night before I started first grade or something. Like, and just remembering
first grade though, you don't remember that.
No, I do remember. I don't know if it was first. It was one of those grades, but it was first, second, or third. I don't remember. But I remember the night before, just my stomach was just in knots, and it just hurt so much. And I think it's interesting looking back on just emotions and feelings when you were younger, because I didn't know what that meant. I just knew my stomach hurt. And I told my mother, I was like, my stomach hurts, whatever. And she's like, you're nervous. And so, yeah, I was just so super nervous. But like after I did it, I was just able to breathe. And so I think that is where it becomes rewarding, or it pays off, or something, is when you just try it.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's all I have on that. I don't really know where we...
Well, Jazz, I hear you.
Thank you for hearing me.
I feel like we should both practice something.
Okay.
Even more so than what we normally do. Every time you have that self-doubt, every time you realize that you're getting into sabotage mode, we have to transition our minds just to having faith that God is going to bring us through. It's hard sometimes, because even with me, I do forget that I need to pray about just the little things that say, hey, I need, just the very little things, man. Even me finding my ring, I literally said, God, please help me find my ring. Right? I'm going crazy, please. And I have faith that he's going to help me find this ring. I feel like all of us should need to do that, because the world is so challenging. I feel like, and I know a lot of people have their own beliefs and just different beliefs and stuff, but we need Christ, man. That's all I gotta say. So I understand the self-sabotage. What is it called? What did you call it at the beginning?
I mean, that was one thing in imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just...
I don't know. It's a real thing, though.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Wow.
We
I feel like this was...
This was a deep one.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this was probably. I'm trying to remember all of our episodes. By the way, this is episode 20. Woo! I think we get a
20.
I think we get a. I think we get a sticker or like an award or something for 20 or 25.
20 episodes.
Or 25. I don't remember which one. But no, this is definitely probably either number 1 or number 2 of like we're just, if these mics and cameras and whatever weren't hooked up, like this is literally how we would.
Yeah.
Not saying that every other time is fake, but this is like very just
candid.
Yes. So yeah, guys. Can anybody else relate to me? Please.
No, I mean, once again, like, I feel like even though you told me that, oh, Justin, you're just trying to make me have comfort that other people feel this way, like, I feel like you still don't realize that other people have these same feelings.
No, I do, but what I'm saying is that it doesn't necessarily make me feel better to know that somebody else is going through it.
Would it make you feel better to know that other people overcome these feelings?
I don't know.
Okay.
But no, if anybody else can relate, have you ever, or do you sometimes have like self-doubt or self-sabotage or imposter syndrome or whatever you want to call it? I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I can't guess. Because you would probably say no.
So I'm never going to say no.
Okay.
Yeah, because there, as I said, like, the stuff that you just mentioned in the podcast that you think about, I have thought about it. Yes, but I'm not a woman, so I'm not going to think, whatever.
No, yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's like, outside of the gender stuff, I keep bringing that up. I have thought about, like, oh my goodness, my stuff is not good enough, or especially when I used to make music on my own and just like release my projects and stuff. Like, I just never thought it was good enough. And then when I listen back to it now, I'm glad that I released it on SoundCloud, because I was like, man, this thing is dope. At least 140 people in the world got to listen to it, because that's how many listens it got. But it's just one of those things where you have to just figure out a way just to overcome it and just do what you set out to do initially. And some of my projects I just didn't release because I couldn't get that courage, you know? But others I did, and I'm very happy that I did, So I think doing my own projects at home, like doing my own things, the stuff that I believe in, I feel like those things, that experience of me developing, that experience of me putting stuff together, having the emotions about it and the end result, what it looks like, I feel like it has helped me in my normal day-to-day work life, because I've had those feelings already, and I think I practice on how to get over it.
Yeah, and maybe I'm just not at that point yet. Like, okay, you've gone through it before and you're good now, and maybe I am not at that. I'm just not there yet.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it's impossible, or I don't think I'm never gonna reach that point. It's just that this is like the first thing that you're more mature than me in.
Wow. The first thing, everyone. And she's not
lying. But yeah, I think we're done, guys. Please make sure that you subscribe, hang out with us wherever you're listening to your podcast right now. If you're watching us, hit the subscribe button. Also, like the video, leave a comment. Follow us on Instagram at Candied Conversation Pod, and we'll catch y'all next time. It's been a pleasure.
Peace.